We're currently on our way to see Presten.
Wait, dude, what was the exit called? Valley. Oh shit.
Valley Vista or Valley Garden.
Valley View.
That's for this one right here. I'm doing a podcast with Presten tomorrow. We're going to Long Beach for his OG in the morning. So I just hit him up today to do a podcast tonight. So that's what we're on our way to. But we're running a little late. He's at 7 Leaves right now. So we're gonna go pick him up. I brought him some presents. I bought this, what's it called, Advent calendar?
Yeah.
It's an Advent calendar. We know what Christmas is, so we're gonna show him some spirit. Looking at our Google Drive folder yesterday, and he was showing me some designs that him and Justin have made. So one of the things I'm gonna bring up is like some of the inspirations, like where he gets inspiration from to make his graphics. So I brought him a few of these Andre the Giant stickers from Shepherd Ferry, Studebaker Road, half a mile.
Hello.
Hey, we took the wrong exit, so we're gonna be there in like 17 minutes now.
Alright.
How far is like a sick park from where you're at?
I don't know, I'd have to look some up. You can probably find one like 10, 15 minutes away.
Alright, cool. Say some like testing words. I want to see how it sounds from like where you are, right there.
I'm not gonna be over there.
It's gonna be the same distance.
All right, just over here.
Welcome back to the Dusky Boy podcast. I'm joined here today with my good friends Ben and Presten. You can check them out on Instagram. Ben is at Dusky Photography. Preston is at Millennial Money Clothing. And I'm your host, Josh.
Hey,
so how was Oregon? You just got back from Oregon.
Dude, it was pretty dope. It was my first football game I saw there, so that was pretty sick. And like, my college doesn't have a football team, so like, that's
Fullerton doesn't have a football team?
No. It's like that's the closest I can get to like going to a college football game.
Yeah.
So that was dope. Then like being to go back to Doco. Yeah.
What's that?
It's a calzone place.
Calzone place?
Yeah, dude. I won't eat calzones from anywhere else.
Really?
Besides Doco. Because they're not as good. And Doco delivers till like 3 in the morning.
Are they only in Oregon?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, only in Oregon.
I think I've only had one calzone before, but I don't know where it was from. It was somewhere local, and it wasn't like too great. That was a few years ago, but yeah. So you said first football game, right?
Yeah.
Like just ever? Like
Yeah.
Never been to a high school football game before?
Not been to high school football games, but like I don't really know if I'd consider that like a real football game. You know?
So
what I mean?
no like college or like I guess NFL. NFL games are like not a lot of people go to those. I feel like.
I feel like they do.
Yeah.
They be packing
They're
out
expensive
stadiums.
as shit. No, like people we know.
Oh,
maybe
people that we
Justin.
know?
I feel like Justin would.
Yeah, he's been to some,
Yeah.
but like I've never been to one.
Baseball is like the most common because it's kind of like cheap to watch.
Yeah, like Angel tickets are like what, $15?
$15 to go see your local team.
Well,
Yeah,
this last
it's
season
smacked.
it was like $15, but there's like a COVID fee. COVID fee was like $20 sometimes, depending on how many
Really?
tickets you bought. Yeah, but I don't know. I don't think that's a thing anymore because they're open for full capacity now.
I think so. When I first started going, it was still half capacity, but
That was
my
so
tickets-
sick, dude. You could just walk around and sit wherever. That's so
well, my
dope.
tickets weren't too bad. Like the most I spent, I think, was like total like 160, but that was so I could get like front row seats.
That's not bad at all.
Like not like a couple rows back from first base.
Yeah.
Okay.
So like that was worth it for me.
Nice. So going back to Oregon, how was like you went to like a few dispensaries or
We visited one.
just
That was
one?
cool. Yeah.
That's where you got the blunts at, right?
Yeah.
Nice.
I don't know. Oregon's kind of weird though, cause like it's so common there. Like when you get out the airport, there's just like every ad you see is dispensaries.
Really?
Like every single ad.
Is
you
it like
just,
totally legal just to walk around and smoke too?
Yeah.
That's pretty dope.
Oh, really?
But like,
need to-
but we were in Eugene, so it was more of like a like a party town, so everybody drinks there. So like, there's a ton of liquor stores, a ton of 7-Elevens, like a bunch of bars.
7-Eleven.
Yeah,
That's insane. There are like a ton of 7-Elevens everywhere. Though.
they're all over the world.
They're on every corner.
It's insane.
Like I would definitely want to own a 7-Eleven if I had that money.
I think
open one.
Some money.
I don't think it's that expensive.
It's more money than I have right now.
But like to actually start off, I think it's only like 60,000, but they do everything for you. Like they set up the whole location, bring people in, and then like it's super profitable. You just gotta like find people to like run it.
I heard, yeah. I heard like you can like when you open like the 7-Eleven like with the gas station, that's where the money's at too.
Oh, I bet.
Just so that you like a few pumps, like you're making some extra money.
You pumps.
Getting pumped full of cash.
What's one article of clothing someone could wear on a first date, and you'd be like, nah, we're done. Like what would be like? You look at her and you're like, nah, this ain't it.
I think.
And you walk out.
I don't know if this
Why
is
is it
count.
her?
Her or him.
I mean, it could be whatever
For
you
you,
want.
for you, it's him.
I just thought we should be inclusive.
Wait, is a choker? Is that an article of clothing?
Yeah,
That counts.
so.
Yes,
Yeah.
that would turn me off. That's like I'm not into that. Yeah, even if she's like maybe if she's like attractive enough, but I don't know.
I feel like I could agree with that. I'd be like, I don't know if I want to get into that.
Yeah. Well, if you had to choose your own, though, what would it be?
Damn, I was thinking about that. Honestly, if a girl walks in with Skechers,
What?
I'm done.
What?
Okay.
She might be a little weird. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
That's true. They're comfortable, but still.
I like, especially like the running ones, you know, and they're like dressed like they like jeans on and like some nice top, and you're just like, what?
Sprinting.
Like immediately turn it off. Yeah, I'm like, you got issues.
Skechers, yeah.
Daddy issues, 100%.
Daddy issues? That's not a good thing. What about you, Ben?
Dude, it's got to be any
the
article
one's
of
coming
clothing from like a Spencer's or something.
Like a graphic
If
T-shirt?
they're wearing a graphic T-shirt that's like,
Linkin Park T-shirt.
there are certain designs that I think, unless I had the absolute certainty that this person was wearing that shirt out of like irony or to like make a joke,
Even that's not that funny.
yeah. Like basically, if somebody shows up to a first date and they're wearing like their wardrobe was from Spencer's, Hot Topic, I'm sorry, but it's not happening.
I mean, but there's certain like things that Spencer's like you could wear. Like they have an Office section and like a Seinfeld section, which are okay.
I mean,
What do you wouldn't even know?
I feel like you would know when you saw the graphic.
Yeah.
tee. It would have been like, oh, I know where you.
We
got
know,
that.
but Hot Topic's the one with like the graphic tees though.
No, that's-
I know what
that's
you mean.
fair.
Spencer's has some
Yeah.
weird shit.
Hot Topic is the more severe. So I will edit my statement
Hot
and I will
Topic?
not throw Spencer's under the bus.
Spencer's is like a gag store
Yeah.
Spencer's
and like a sex shop. They are like the back section
is Hot Topic not the same? Is
No.
it
I
only
don't think
Spencer's that has
no, it's
it?
not as
No,
intense.
Spencer's has like all the crazy
Legit
stuff. Hot
stuff,
Topic is
yeah.
just more like goth teen,
Yeah,
like
Goth.
vibes.
Yeah, all right.
The Smiths t-shirts and stuff
The
like that.
Smiths.
Nirvana.
Honestly, you
I
know
love
another
them.
one for me is if she has like ripped pants that are all like ripped from here and like the knees together and then like ripped again, like it's like
That's a specific rip of pants.
because I've seen it. It's so dumb to me. I'm like, what the fuck is the purpose of like? What's the
Yeah.
purpose of that? Like there's more
Style.
holes than
Kanye West
like
style.
the pants.
Okay, so
Like
That's-
that just looks like you're trying to get some extra life out of your pants.
yeah.
They're going for comfort. They're going for comfort over style, you know.
100%.
Obviously, if you got pants that are
Airflow.
open, like you got airflow, man. It's like
They're not even pants.
it's a little hot out today. I'm gonna wear my shorts, but it's like, you know what? What if it gets a little chilly? It's like, I know what I'll do. Put on a pair of pants.
No, that's-
Open up the thigh. Open up the shin.
That's why you get those hiking pants that have like the zip
Oh,
off.
those are pretty badass, honestly.
Those are sick.
The worst is like since there's that zipper right on the edge. Like I remember wearing those like as a kid or like scouting. If you ever fell or like tripped,
Oh, those hurt.
landing on the zipper, like
It's like a
the
permanent
zipper
dent,
being
you're like-
between your knee and the concrete, you're just like, whoa. What normally would have been a simple scrape, brush yourself off, and keep on going, turns into a
Keep on
I don't know
going.
if I can walk again.
All right, so wait, that's for like an article of clothing we wouldn't like. But what about things you would like on a girl on a first date? Have you thought about? I feel like every guy thinks maybe not about that.
I was gonna say, I don't think I've ever thought of like a first date and been like, I hope she wears this.
Okay,
don't
but I
think
guess
either.
like, do you have like a certain style of clothing you like on girls? I like girls usually that like dress similar to me in a way, just like either
Wear
it's
men's
like
clothes.
well like t-shirt and like like work pants maybe, or like Vans, just like laid back. I don't like when girls like dolly up themselves and put a bunch of makeup and like they have to look perfect sometimes. I mean, it depends on the girl.
Yeah, I was gonna say it just depends.
Not that I
on,
judge them off that, but
it depends on like the date too, like the occasion of it. Like if you're just going to like dinner and bowling, like maybe like some. Hey,
you still bowl?
Hell yeah.
When's the last time you've been bowling?
Like 3 weeks ago.
Was it with a girl?
Yeah.
That's funny.
I don't like, but then like if you're going like let's say like a baseball game, then it's like. Okay, like she's always gonna wear like a casual, like a hat. You're gonna get some beers.
Mike Trout jersey, honestly.
Yeah. the
like
Mike
all the
Trout
other white
t-shirt every girl has.
Yeah.
Or like just like a Dodgers one that just says Dodgers on it and that's it.
Yeah.
It'll just like Los Angeles, the blue and white, basic,
LA.
with the black hood, like black jacket over it.
Yeah.
Basic.
Okay. Oh yeah, I was gonna ask you about like I was looking at the folder last night with like some of the designs for millennial money.
Mm-hmm.
Like I think I've asked you before too, but like where do you draw inspiration for like from the recent designs at least?
Well, like the most recent ones are like the Oregon stuff that we made.
Did you guys make them there, or like was it before you went?
It was before we went.
Okay.
Because I wanted to make like a tile or something to post before we went.
Yeah.
And I was looking up stuff like about Oregon and like some like I was just thinking about San Francisco too, and like how Oregon and San Francisco are kind of similar with like street art and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And then I was like,
Street art and weed.
yeah. But I was looking at it and I'm like graffiti is like such a like big street art thing. So I was like, oh, that'd be sick if I found some like graffiti online.
Yeah.
And like took the alphabet that they had and like made it into like the Millennial Money font.
Oh.
Nice.
Yeah.
So like took that, threw it together, and it came out pretty sick. And then we took like the same. I looked up the color codes for Oregon.
Yeah.
And I color coded them to like the official Oregon green and like Oregon
that's
yellow.
pretty dope.
Because
Really?
you can look it up on their website. Because it's like I think it's sometimes called like Code of Honor or something. And it's like
Code of Honor.
It's like the specifics. Like if you're gonna post like about this is like the guidelines that you have to follow. It has to be this color, this color, this color.
Okay.
It can't be with this. Like I just found out the other day with a Red Bull with their logos, the horns have to be crossing in every logo. They can't, if like the bowls are like coming at each other but their horns aren't crossed, they scrap it. They say no.
Hey, why not?
It's part of the branding.
Really?
Yeah.
I think In-N-Out's the same. Where like the palm trees always have to be crossed.
Yeah, it's
So, like
that.
every single In-N-Out has like 2 palm trees somewhere that are crossing.
Yeah, I
But
think
most people don't like
Realize
see that. Yeah. I always forget about that too when I go to In-N-Out.
Well, I mean, like, I feels like that's a detail that you wouldn't think much of unless you've been to like a bunch of different In-N-Outs. And even
Either
then,
you've been to a lot or you just like looked it up.
yeah,
Or
like,
you worked there, I guess.
Because like, who shows up to like a restaurant? You see something outside and think, I wonder if they do that at every location.
you go into a karaoke bar, right? Karaoke room, whatever.
Probably
it
wouldn't
is.
go, but
Okay.
yeah.
Well, dude, you have to go.
All right, let's go.
I've done karaoke.
We should go. We should go. Yeah.
They have private rooms, like
Yeah?
if
What kind of private?
one-on-one
Karaoke.
rooms. But what's your song that you're picking and why? Okay, it's
Just
big,
like-
you
it's
can
a
even
group
think,
setting,
you can
right?
think about like different occasions. Like let's say you're with your homies, right? What are you choosing? You're with the girl. What are you choosing?
Wait, so okay. So like in a group setting, right?
Yeah,
With their homies.
in like a group setting. Like
No,
we're talking
solo.
like private
So
private room.
American Idol.
Like your duet, like your song that you're picking when you're hanging out with the homies, and the song you're picking with the girl.
Yeah.
What do you pick?
Okay. We said solo, homies, and girl.
Yeah. Okay, solo with the homies.
Solo with the homies.
Solo
duet.
with the homies.
Like a solo, but the homies are there. A duet
With a girl.
With a homie.
Oh, with a homie. Okay.
With a homie, like, you know.
Yeah,
boys song.
I feel you.
Yeah.
I've
And then
done
you're with the girl on a date. When
Okay.
you choose them.
Okay, I think for the group setting, I'd do like a Beatles song would be "Get Back" probably. That like gets everyone pumped up. Solo.
Gets everyone pumped up.
It's a good song. What about you? I'll think of a solo one and the girl one. And same with you.
Solo. I got 2 options on top of my head right now.
Oh, I know a good one for you.
I got Rocky Raccoon.
Okay.
As a one possibility.
Beatles.
Gets everyone going. And then Hey by Pixies, because that gets me going.
As a solo one?
Yeah. Well, I mean, wait, I guess it could be a duet.
I was gonna say, yeah, it could be duet. No, I was
Yeah.
gonna say a dancing in a lesbian bar. Or a solo one. I feel like that's a good one.
That is
It's
a good
chill
solo one. And then a duet, and I've already done this before. I Got a Feeling.
I was gonna say that too.
I've done that too, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Dude,
Wait, you've done that song?
Yeah.
I was Paul.
Wait, which one though? Black Eyed Peas?
Yeah.
Oh no,
Oh,
you're talking
no,
about the
we're
Beatles
talking
one.
In the Black Eyed Peas.
Same thing.
I've done that one, yeah. Same song.
They both get the people
Dude,
pumped.
honestly, if you're solo with the homies,
Yeah.
Kesha,
Yeah?
You know, it's weird. I don't even know what Kesha's song.
TikTok,
That's
or
that's
This Party
Kesha?
Don't Stop.
Oh, yeah? Okay.
Party rock anthem.
Dude,
Oh man.
kind of weird, but like too sexy with the boys.
Oh, I didn't mean too weird.
Dude, that's a
Too
good
appropriate.
group one. I'm Too Sexy.
Yeah.
I would do that one, yeah.
Get all the homies jumping.
What about,
Dude, I don't know if I would sing solo with a girl though. I don't think I could do that. But if I had to choose,
Like if you and girl are on like a karaoke date, like
Yeah.
Don't Worry, Be Happy, maybe. No, that's like
romance
too
song?
like.
You're gonna sing it to her?
don't
2 of
worry.
us? The Long and Winding Road?
Fuck that. dude.
Yesterday?
No, I'd cry.
You get up on the stage.
Yesterday.
Just shake.
Stage, wait, I thought this was a private one.
I don't know.
Maybe there's a stage in the private room.
You know what? I think there probably is.
like a little set box.
I'd say about 6-inch elevation. There's a 6-inch elevation, and then there's a 6-inch, like, what's the opposite of elevation?
Depression.
6-inch elevation,
De-elevation.
6-inch depression, and that's where the booth is. Total of 1 foot differential.
Dude, that reminds me of this place in Vegas I visited, and like, it's like this like. I mean, you can find depression really easy. in Vegas.
Brothel.
But it's like this old restaurant, like at the end of the strip, and like there's like it's almost like I think like an '80s restaurant.
Okay.
And like you go to the right, and it's like normal booths, but then you go like to the left and down, it's like a bar, and they have like these
Ooh.
depressed like circle seats, and there's like a fire in the center.
Oh,
Yeah.
shit.
It's like hot as fuck in there.
That's
but
sick.
like they have
like
like
hell.
TVs, and like people, there's just like old white people just like sitting there drinking, like smoking, like watching whatever is on TV. It's like, it's crazy. It's like a weird thing to like just, okay, like it's weird, but it's like it's kind of like a cool like vibe in
Yeah.
there.
Dude, like, I went to Boulder earlier this year with our friend Jack, and one of the bars that we went to was called like Sundown Saloon. It was like Sundown something. It was like Sundown something, and anyways, so like in Boulder, like I wasn't expecting this going to Boulder. Like I just sort of assumed, since like there's never basements here in like California, Huntington Beach, you know, Orange County, really. But so I like going to another place, I just sort of go with that assumption, unless it's like somewhere that I know that there's like basements, like New York or something. I'm like, there's no basements here. Like that'd be a rare thing. We go to this place, and on their like main street that they had there, we like the entire area was blocked off like by a promenade, and you walk up to these like rows of buildings on either side, and then some of them would have a door, like a stairwell that opens up and just like goes down a level. And this bar was one of those places, and you walk in, you turn in, it looks like it's a small like just underground bar, which honestly like at first it kind of like, this is like weird being like away from like open access to air down here. Length of the place, you know, like went down to like probably that light pole, you know, maybe a little bit closer. Width wise was maybe like from like here, like this bleacher, maybe like the back of this bleacher to like this first grass patch. It's kind of like that circle. It was good size.
That's pretty big.
Oh yeah.
For a bar?
Oh dude, and it was
That's
all
huge. That's
underground.
huge.
It was all
like,
underground?
Dude, the ceiling,
Basement.
literally, I could touch the ceiling, like just from standing.
Was it like a speakeasy? Or like,
I
was it
mean-
like a well-known bar?
It was pretty damn packed, and it's like on their main street. So
Wow.
I'm assuming. Well, then again, Boulder's a like college town, so I imagine almost all of the bars would always be like packed, especially like
After
a
games.
Friday night or something.
Yeah.
But so we're down there, and like, dude, they just had like kind of like Christmas style string lights, not like Christmas colors, but similar to those, like draped across the ceiling. There were like pipes for like I think the air to like filter in and stuff.
What the fuck?
But oh my god, there was only like standing room. So like that was like the roughest part, was trying to find like a space to stand that wasn't a walkway. And like finally we find one. There's like a pylon, and then like one of those like standing tables like pushed up against it. I like go over there, I move it away from the pylon like 4 inches, slide in between the two, and I stood there to like save our spot for like, I'm there for like 30 minutes because how packed this place is. It's taking forever to get drinks. I've got like people walking up, they're like just leaving their drinks on this table, their empty glasses on this table, because like the place is so packed, and if you don't have a place to sit, like you don't have a place to leave your drinks. So like just one after another, drunk person like, oh hey man, yeah, thanks man, like, and then I'm just sitting there because I'm like, well dude, I'm not putting this glass away, so I don't care if it's like on the table. Jack comes back with like the pitchers, and like start pouring our drinks and stuff. Like I think after he showed up, like this one dude came up, was kind of like, oh yeah, what's going on, blah blah blah, something like that. And we were smoking heavily before we walked in there, so we were probably we were definitely like still fucked up at this point because the altitude difference there. Oh dude, we were getting like blitzed off like this single joint like a night. But we're down there, he's like, oh yeah, and he just goes and sets a drink. He's like, yeah, like Jack's like, what are you doing, dude? And he's like, oh yeah, like I'll be back now, and he walks out. Jack grabs his glasses, follows this guy, and it's like, dude, like follows him like a good distance away, like, dude, take your drink. And the guy's kind of like looking at him like, obviously drunk, and obviously like, who would do this? And he just takes his drinks back, like his empty glasses.
That's funny.
Yeah, Jack did that twice. Did that to that guy, and then this group of girls came up, and they were kind of like flirting with us, I think, because
Just to put the drinks down.
I think probably to put the drinks down, and maybe hoping that they could like get some more drink, like we would go get another pitcher or something. And I'm like too fucked up at this point, so I'm just kind of like, and it turns into one of those awkward moments where it's like me and Jack have like no desire to continue this conversation, and her and her friend are both standing on the other side of the table, like, doing that like look at each other.
Are they
like
white?
Of course they were white. This is Boulder. And eventually they determined that it's not going to work out in their favor, and they just kind of like, I don't even know what they said. They just kind of like walked off at one point, but they left their drinks, I'm pretty sure. And I think they were going to, and Jack was like, take your drinks with you. Take your glasses.
Is that my water?
It can
Yeah. Can I see it? Can you give me my notebook too?
What's your weirdest bar experience?
I don't think I've ever had a weird bar experience. Here, I'm gonna get this to you real quick too. I forgot. These are like, so that's what we segue into the designs and stuff. And I was like, probably, I don't know if it's my favorite, but my favorite, I'm gonna say my favorite design probably Shepherd Ferrio Bay. So I got you those. There's more gifts coming towards your way too.
Is this like Nardwar?
Kinda, yeah.
Stay tuned for the second half.
It'd be like that weird, like, how those rappers are just like,
Dude, Narwhal's awesome. Do you watch him?
every once in a while, like, especially when he goes to festivals, they're so funny.
Yeah, they're so good. I love them. But weirdest bar experience?
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever had a weird bar experience, to be honest.
Really?
Because I don't go... Oh, have we had one before?
I've had one.
Yeah?
The story with our friend Jack.
In Boulder?
No. Well, I mean, I could tell that same story I just told is like a weird bar experience.
Yeah.
But, no, actually, I will tell another story from that night that was an equally weird bar experience. So there were 2 bathrooms in this place. Well, obviously there's 2, a men's and a women's, but they were like small. It was like you go into the men's, and I think it's like maybe 2 urinals and a toilet, and I'm assuming the women's was maybe like 2 like stalls or something. So like, and we're at this place for like hours. The lines to those bathrooms are like long, and I'd gone in like once early before the line went, you know, and got as long as it did. And then I went and I'm waiting back in line again. It takes me like 20 minutes to get up to the front. Like, you go into the bathroom, there's only those 2 like urinals, so there's like a line of 4 guys in the bathroom waiting, and then like, you know, then the 5th person is waiting outside the bathroom. I make my way in, I'm waiting my turn. This like chick who didn't want to wait in the women's line, cause like that was even longer, just hops in line right behind me. She's like, it's fine. She comes in the bathroom with me. I'm standing there. I like go, and then she like, you know, ends up going into like the stall or something. A dude walks in that I'd seen like earlier in the night and said something to. He walks in. He just like can't even wait. He goes up to the sink, starts peeing in the sink, and like that's the only sink in the bathroom.
Oh my god!
And I'm like, dude, what the hell? Like, that was a weird experience. I like walked out of there, and then I'm like telling Jack, I'm like, don't use the sink.
What about your weird bar experience?
I think it was like I just turned 21. I was with my friend and his family, and we're in Huntington Beach, and we're I think at Killery's because they have the shuffleboard in there.
Okay, yeah.
And we were playing that, and everybody else is on the other side of the shuffleboard. I'm on the other end, like towards the bathrooms and stuff. And all of a sudden, this dude, he's like 6'4", 6'5", looks like he peaked in high school. He probably like played football, like definitely hits the gym way too much.
Yeah.
Gets right into my face.
Yeah.
He's like, what the fuck you say? And he's like puffing up his chest. And
Did you say
like,
anything?
I was looking at him, I was like, I don't know what to do. I was thinking, I'm like, okay, I got 2 situations. I can be a bitch and like back up, or I can try to fight. And I'm like, if I try to fight, I'm gonna die. But like, you know, like I'd be okay taking a punch and then having like everybody like, oh, jump in.
Yeah.
But I was like, they're too far.
Bar fight.
Like, you know, like I'm down for a bar fight, but I'm like,
Should have grabbed a chair and smashed it on the ground.
you know, like at least
Grab a drink
like,
and just throw it on the ground.
it'd take like a minute or 2 before they realize like, oh,
Yeah.
he's getting messed up right now.
You couldn't hold out for help to come.
I was like, I can't. Like, I'm dead. I'll die. And then, like, his friend came in and was like, yo, don't do it, man. It's not worth it, blah, blah. And I'm like, what is going on? I was like, what is even going on? Yeah. Like, he was, like, telling his friend,
It's not
like,
worth it, man. Don't fire.
yeah. And then, like, he goes and chills out.
want it.
And then, on the way out, like, some lady's like, pissed. And she goes and, like, pushes my friend's dad.
Yeah.
And I guess because, like, they didn't know that they were playing. And, like, he picked up, like, one of the shuffle boards and, like, moved it.
Oh.
And she was pissed. She like came out and was like trying to like throw hands, and like she just ran right past me and was like, I'm like, what is going on?
What the fuck?
That was like by far the craziest bar experience I've had.
Dude, you gotta make sure that you like check the posters in the bar to know when like fight night's going on, so that way,
Fight night.
that way you can be better prepared.
It's like scheduled.
Never go more than 5 feet away from the crowd.
You got some Czarface albums in Oregon.
Oh yeah.
Or you got a Czarface and MF Doom one?
Yeah.
Which MF Doom one is that?
Operation Doomsday.
It's like an alternate cover?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
I found Special Herbs 9 and 0, 8 and 7, 5 and 6, 4 and 3.
You buy those all?
I would know because I want to get 1 and 2 first before I like
Oh,
pick it up. Like I'm very picky.
Do you know if they sell like all in like the compilation 0 to 9?
Mm-hmm.
They don't sell that
They're
on
all
vinyl?
separate.
Fuck.
Oh, they're all separate.
That's kind of worth buying those all. Those are good.
Yeah,
all the
but I
beats.
would have dropped like $200. Like,
Oh, yeah.
easy if I bought them all. But
Yeah, dude, Doomsday, Operation Doomsday. That's like my favorite album by MF Doom. It's such a good one.
and they had the other album too, like the one where he's like sitting there.
Food.
Yeah,
Fuck yeah.
They had-
That's the second best one.
they had that one there too. But like the record shop was cool because it had like, you know how like they have like the main like artists that you always like see,
Yeah.
like the repetition. They had like those, and then they had other artists like that weren't as popular, but they had like a lot of it and like some really like good stuff.
like smaller artists, but in a bigger artist section, kind of.
A little bit.
I feel like that's like totally Oregon. Like,
Yeah.
That's
But they had like,
Totally Oregon.
but they
I
had
feel like
like
it would be.
they had like a jazz section, like a 60s, 70s, 80s, like, but it was like in a house.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
hipster.
And yeah, it was like this It was like a 1-story elevated house. You walk up the stairs, and then there's like 2 sections. Like one would be like the living room, and then like the other section of the house that like would lead to like a kitchen or dining room.
Yeah.
So like that's what it kind of like the setup was.
That's pretty sick. Did you get any pictures of that place?
I think I got like 1 video and like 1 picture of the outside. But it's pretty
dope.
sick, and it's like right across the street from a barbecue joint that we ate at.
Yeah.
And I was like, do we have
They
to
like
go?
our barbecue in Oregon.
It was alright. I'm not gonna lie.
Damn.
I've had a lot better for the price I paid.
Yeah.
Was it a plant power barbecue?
Plant power barbecue. Fuck, dude.
But that was sick. They had a lot of MF Doom, a lot of Czarface. I got the black and white cover of Super What.
That's dope.
And
I didn't even know they had a black and white cover of that shit.
I knew they had it, but I'm like, where would you find that? And then I found it there. They had like 3 copies of it. I'm like, oh, you're coming home.
You're coming home.
It's like that one TikTok, like, oh, you're coming home with me.
Dude, I wish, like, that's sick that that's Operation Doomsday. Because I thought it would be like a compilation Doom album. Because, like, have you seen the other, like, covers they have for it? Like, the original, I think the original is the coolest, but, like, on Spotify, it's, like, the second reissued one, that cover.
Yeah, I've seen them, because I've looked, like, on the website of, like, what he had. And I was, like, kind of going through it and, like, trying to see, like, what there was. So I could kind of, like, keep an eye out for it. And I'm like, damn, he has a lot of albums. Like,
Dude.
Special Herbs, there's so many.
Those are like the best. That's like the best background music, dude.
Of them too.
God,
alternative covers. So I'm like, that's like the same thing. Like
just
I
a
want
bag
to
of
get,
weed. That's a good one.
I want to get like an Iron Maiden one, but like I'm very picky on like this is gonna be my first one. Like I found more in
very
Oregon.
Picky on like on what?
On the way that I want to like get albums.
Oh, wait, do we find them?
Yeah, like I want to get.
What's your process?
In order.
What's the name of it?
Alphabetical.
I forgot the name of it, but the one that has like the pyramids.
Is Iron Maiden you said?
Yeah.
I don't know them that well.
I
just
don't
know the
know
song
Iron Maiden.
Trooper. That's a good song.
I forgot the name of the album, but I want to get that one
Look
before. I want to get that one
technology.
before I get the other.
So you want to? So you have like a process of buying them?
Yeah.
Or
process.
like you have a certain way you want to go to like certain stores and buy them, or like
the process in the way I find them. Like I only want to go to record shops. So I don't want to go to like Target or Walmart.
Oh,
and pick it up.
yeah, no.
Like I got one from Target, but I was like, it's just because I was there. It was like my first like where I got my record player.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So if I were to buy like something from Target per se, or like I know Urban Outfitters has like a section, like Walmart and stuff.
Power Slave.
Power Slave?
Power Slave?
Yeah.
What year did it come out?
That one.
Oh, that's a cool album cover.
Yeah. Iron Maiden
Like-
does have pretty sick covers.
It's so Egyptian.
So like I don't want to get that one before I buy the other ones. Then I had the opportunity to like get the new one. I think it was like Stratego or something.
They're
Like-
still making music?
Yeah.
What?
They just released it like a month or 2 ago.
Well, that's crazy.
Like I could have got that one and like a couple other ones, but I'm like, nah, I gotta get this one first. Like the same thing with Special Hers. I could have picked up like quite a bit, but I'm like, nah, 1 and 2 first, and then I'll be on the look for the other ones.
Dude, do you follow like MF Doom's like website or Instagram?
I think I do, yeah.
Yeah, dude. Like I remember like I was like following him before he died, like a little bit before that. And then ever since he died like last year on Halloween, dude, they just been like marketing the shit out of like his merchandise. Which like I don't know if that's a good or bad thing. It's probably a good thing. Because like it's for like the Doom
His
fans,
family.
and like they might be raising money for some shit.
Well, it could also be like supporting his family still too.
But like before that, dude, he never had shit in stock at all. And like now they're just pumping out like shirts, hats, and like the vinyls and CDs.
Yeah.
And they sell it like crazy. And the shirts are expensive too.
I wonder, like, his stuff was never in stock before. Was that like, was it just that they didn't have like that big of a stock to begin with? Whenever they would like,
It might have
restock?
not been like a big seller.
See?
Because like when an artist die, especially kind of like he was pretty young. I think he was roughly like 40, 41 maybe.
Yeah.
Don't quote me on that, but
We're quoting you.
like the artists, like a lot more people find out about them because they heard about his death.
Yeah.
Or their death, whatever.
Well, like I knew about him before he died, but
Yeah.
I didn't listen to him too much. And then like
Not that it's a
even
bad thing that happens.
Even after he died, I started listening to it more.
Yeah.
And then when I started getting into Czarface too, that's when I was like, oh, like I would listen to only MF Doom and Czarface like all day. For, like
Just
2
MF Doom Surveys?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like
shit's good.
wake up, Super What? Like
Dude, I need to listen.
Automatic.
I listened to that album, not like a whole ton. I like, is it Nightcrawler? Is that
Yeah,
the song
I
or the
think-
album? I'm gonna look it up.
I think that's a song.
That's a movie.
Nightcrawler.
Is that the one with like Jake Gyllenhaal?
Oh yeah. That's like a spiritual
Dude, that's a
successor to
good-
Zodiac.
What?
Dude, Nightcrawler was good.
It was a really good movie.
Oh, okay. Every hero needs a villain. That's the one.
Uh-huh.
2015.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, that one. And then also, have you listened to First Weapon Drawn?
I might have.
It's like a lot of like. It sounds like a TV show. Just a bunch of like
I think
this type of stuff.
I like.
Dude, this shit's so fucking good. We should listen to this on the way back.
I like listening to. I think like the Theory of Zarwin or something like that.
There he is, Arwen.
That one's really good. I like that one a lot.
I like, dude, and on the Superwood album, I like the skit they have when like they're talking about like who's Czarface or what's Czarface,
Yeah,
and they're like
that's
the people,
so sick.
dude. Oh, man,
I love albums like that.
their music's really good.
Where it's like very storytelling, like Logic's under what is his name?
Under Pressure.
Dr. Destruction.
oh, his alter ego.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind
Oh.
of like a Doom tribute.
Yeah.
That's a
I
good
like
album.
That
I
one
like
was
that
really
one.
good.
Yeah.
But like it's not on Spotify or like Apple Music, so it's like
Wait, what do you listen to it on, like YouTube?
I listen through Spotify.
But you just said it's not on Spotify.
I was thinking like
on Spotify.
Wait, do you have Dat Piff?
no, I was thinking about
Dude, you don't have Dat Piff? It's like rappers, all of rappers' mixtapes that they made before their albums. All free. You can download them all and play them all for free.
Really?
All of Logic's fucking mixtapes are on there. So fucking good. Same with like Wiz Khalifa and what were we just talking about? Oh yeah, Logic.
I thought you were
Dr.
talking about,
Destruction.
like in general, like what I listen to music on.
Oh,
Spotify.
okay.
Oh no, yeah, Spotify.
What do you listen to it on?
No, like I meant the specific
It's
album.
on SoundCloud.
SoundCloud, really?
Yeah, under
Oh.
Dr. Destruction.
Really? Okay.
Like he uploaded it up there?
Yeah,
Oh,
the full
shit.
track.
Is it
okay.
on Bandcamp?
It might be. Maybe.
Got to support those artists out there.
No, yeah, that shit's good.
Shout
that's
out
a
to
good album.
Bandcamp.
That's just like a having fun album. Fucking around. Did you listen to his last album, Logic's? I think it's
No Pressure?
no.
No.
He released one after that because he said he
Marketplace? That was a
Supermarket.
book. Oh, Supermarket.
Fuck man.
Have you
That-
read the book?
I have it and I've only read like the first 2 chapters.
I'm like halfway through it.
It's good, but like I gotta restart it. I just read like fucking nonfiction shit. I gotta have like I need to write. It's like sci-fi, right? Kinda. No.
No.
It's just like a story about a kid that works in the
Yes,
supermarket.
Yeah. But
Okay.
it's kind of like when you get to the middle, it kind of like
Changes.
yeah, it kind of like twists everything, where like it talks about like you kind of like think of like perspectives of like the main character is fooling you because he knows that he set himself up in this situation, so he's
Oh.
like conscious of like, oh yeah, I know I did that, blah blah blah, and,
Yeah.
like I know you were like watching me type thing.
Yeah.
It's kind of like it like tripped me out for a second. I'm like, wait, what? I gotta reread this. Cause like I don't read in general, so like just reading that, I was like,
Yeah.
This one, Bobby Tarantino 3. It's the last one he released.
no,
This
I
was
heard
like
Vaccine, and then I heard
Vaccine? Was that an album?
no, it's one of the songs.
He did he soloed that one before it came out.
Oh,
Vaccine
like
was
single?
a single. Yeah, it was a single.
During
Solo.
COVID. I still love Logic. Not that I don't like Logic so much. I still like him a lot. I just don't listen to him as much as I used to.
I
I,
think-
used to fucking love Logic.
I think when he came out with Incredible True Story, that was like the best time. Like
Dude,
with
that's when
music.
I used to watch all those shows on YouTube when he would do like the Incredible True Story. Like I remember like dreaming about going to the one in San Diego because tickets were like $35, and like he had like the fucking big ass screen that had like Super Mario graphics or
Oh,
like
yeah, I remember
like the
that.
anime and shit, like the fighting scenes. That was fucking dope. And I really like he would wear like the jumpsuit too with all the
Yeah.
patches. I was like, he just started reselling those too recently, like making new ones, the jumpsuits. Yeah, they're too expensive.
I always get
And,
like
like, no one's in
emails when something
like,
goes on sale.
Probably over like $200.
Oh shit, really?
Yeah.
I would assume, yeah.
It's a full jumpsuit, like in patches.
Maybe
and
$175,
everything, Full
but, like-
custom thing.
No,
I would never wear that though. That's the thing. I'd wear a jumpsuit for like a video, but I wouldn't wear that. I
think-
like his hoodie though with the patches, like the screen printed on. on the
I
sleeves.
think I'd wear a jumpsuit, but I feel like I'd end up wearing like a hoodie over it, so you can really tell it was a jumpsuit.
Yeah.
type
Yeah.
thing.
It's just pants.
Or like like overalls.
Yeah.
Just to
the overalls are dope. Yeah.
I like overalls, but I don't know
Go
if I
like
could rock
mechanic.
it. I think it'd, like look weird.
Nah, you just gotta get used to wearing it, you know.
I like
that's all
overalls
it
are
is.
dope. I need to get a pair.
Sick.
You just wear a t-shirt with overalls, honestly.
Yeah. Maybe
Styling.
a pair of like
You just can't even
swim trunks underneath them.
You don't even need swim trunks. Because like
No.
overalls are just like jeans.
I'm just talking like for utility, man. Like,
Oh, utility. Who wants to go swimming? You just drop the overalls.
Ready.
that's how kids did it back in the 70s, man.
Yeah. Oh, I saw.
I think that's
Nah,
when
dude, they
overalls.
just fucking. They probably wouldn't wear anything under the overalls. They go swimming naked in the 70s.
Okay, no,
Not all the time.
not this ain't the 60s, all right?
This ain't the 60s. This is like not tall enough.
Maybe you feel better?
Pretty interesting post.
Yeah.
That you
Yeah.
posted?
No, that I found.
What is it?
It's feminine projects that are originally made for men.
Like what?
High heels. Yeah.
Wait,
high heels
what?
High heels are originally made for butchers.
To avoid the blood that
Yeah.
they'd be walking through.
Seriously?
Yeah. I mean, obviously they didn't look like what they do today, but the concept
Yeah.
of
Yeah. It was really for butchers. Handbags and purses were originally made for men because shirts didn't have pockets, pants didn't have pockets, and like men were the primarily people like going out.
Yeah. Okay.
You can rock a tote bag. Those are cool.
Crop tops were made for men to save fabric for the
Really?
war. Yeah.
What?
Yeah,
Seriously?
it was marketed for men. Like that.
What?
Like
Show off your six pack, like
Crew top.
yeah.
crew top.
Stockings were first worn by men.
For what?
I don't know. It just says.
I don't believe that. If they are
I
giving
feel like
us,
some guys just making this shit up.
Probably.
I need a source for that one.
A source.
Skirts were originally made for men.
Yeah, I believe that.
Because it was.
Yeah, I'm Irish. I know.
What? You ain't Irish.
I'm Scottish. I know.
Yeah, that was it.
I'm
though.
Jamaican.
That was it.
Yeah. But I thought that was interesting.
I thought you were gonna say something like tampons at first when you're like feminine products that are from men.
No.
I was like, what? Man-pons?
Brought you this 100 milligram iced tea lemonade, Arnold Palmer. It's probably our favorite edible drink. It's 100 milligrams.
I recommend
Use wisely.
10 milligram doses, 15 max.
And make sure to
those
shake it
people
up too.
watching.
It's. You tell.
What? What do you want me to tell
For,
him?
for those of you watching.
Here. For our younger members of the audience, you know, those who are a little bit inexperienced
Put it in the fridge when you get home too.
in, you know, the consumptions of these types of products. I don't encourage you to do so, but I recommend that you do so with safety. And
If you're going to.
if you're going to
If
already,
you do, use it with safety.
yeah, don't go over 10 milligram doses
For your safety.
for your safety.
Yeah, that's fast acting. They'll hit you in like 15 minutes.
You know what's crazy? I was thinking about when in Oregon,
Huh.
like
Tell us.
drugs, like in general, are just like decriminalized.
Acceptable.
Like you can do shrooms, like perfectly legal.
As you
Cocaine,
should.
cocaine,
Cocaine.
like you can get caught with cocaine, you're not going to jail.
I mean,
That's what I like to
think
hear.
about that.
But that's crazy. Like everywhere else is like, nah, it's bad. Like you're going to jail for like.
Is that all of Oregon or just like?
No, all of Oregon.
Really?
Yeah, they decriminalize drugs because there's so many people getting drug offenses. They're like, we can't keep like arresting these people. So they figure if they made it legal, then it
Yeah.
would like mellow it out.
Well, and I think Oregon also has a bigger stance that, and since it's like not criminalized, they have a lot more, I think, like drug rehabilitation type programs and whatnot going on.
Interesting.
'Cause I know that's a debate when it comes to the talk about legalizing drugs. You know, where it's like being caught with drugs, like should you really like be going to jail? because you had like, a little bit of marijuana on you. And like for the punishments that they dish out for that type of stuff, it's like...
Yeah, because aren't there some people that get like they've gotten life in prison because of like...
I just saw this post on Instagram today about this topic.
Like, I remember there were 2 guys, I think, that were like growing marijuana or something. And they both got arrested, and like for the amount of like marijuana that they had, they like got sent away for like 60 years. They were like 20 or like something like that when they got arrested. And I remember reading was like one of the guys was getting out because he like got out like a few years early. He's like in his 60s or whatever.
That's crazy.
Life gone.
Yeah.
Like that is so nuts. Like, in my opinion.
In the news today, this is yesterday. It says, and not that we get political on here at all, but it says Republican lawmakers file bill to tax and regulate marijuana as alternative to Democratic proposals. The bill would legalize and tax cannabis on the federal level, and according to Rep. Nancy Mace's office, allow for the release of 2,600 people incarcerated on federal cannabis-related charges. So we're making some progress.
I like to hear about that. Any comments?
Some people say they don't like the idea of like legalizing like weed and stuff because it messes like then they're putting like regulations on it and there isn't like as much freedom when it comes to, I think, like the strains that you make and stuff like that.
It's like
and,
a bittersweet thing.
Yeah.
It's like it's cool that it's legal, but they're gonna like regulate the shit out of it.
Yeah.
Like we were talking about earlier about like the strain names and stuff. What were you saying too about Oregon?
Oh, Oregon, they don't do any additives in like their stuff, like
Flavors.
flavoring.
I kind of like that.
Like it's all
like,
natural. I mean, it's like
that's from Oregon, right? That pen?
Yeah.
It's strong.
Yeah.
It's a
Did you
good
guys smoke any
cartridge.
flower? Like you got blunts, right? Was it like good? Kind of dry.
California has like the
Yeah.
most potent out of it.
When you went to San Francisco, have you been to a San Francisco dispensary? We have to go, dude. I know we were talking about like going on a trip. Like we were talking too about like going on a trip like soon, like in a few months. We'll definitely go up there.
That's what I was thinking because I want to go back to San Francisco.
And we can drive too.
That'd be sick.
Jack's down to drive his Prius. Yeah.
That'd be
Do we
sick.
want to all fit in a Prius
Dude.
for a drive up to San Francisco? How?
Probably not.
That would... You got to think
I
about...
think with 3 of us
okay.
would be okay, but 4, maybe your car.
I was going to
7
say...
hours. It's like a 7-hour
Yeah,
trip.
his car is
8
tiny,
hours
dude.
if you take
We're all
Highway
tall,
1.
too.
Have you heard of? I think it's Highway 101. Starts from California and goes all the way up Oregon
yeah.
and to Washington to the top. I thought about that. That'd be such a sick road trip.
I think I've done that before.
Get like a rental
But, yeah,
car
one of
and
the times
drive
I went
all the
to
way up
Washington.
and then just fly back home.
Our friend Brian, I don't know if he did the 101 like through state lines, but I'm pretty sure him and his wife like did it where they rented a car from like down in San Diego or something and drove the PCH like all the way up to Northern California.
Yeah.
Like at the very least, I know that they got to like San Francisco. They might have done like the whole way, camping and stuff.
I think that'd be so sick.
Yeah.
You see the videos like those people that are like, oh, I'm gonna scooter across like California to New York. But there was like a guy that
are they TikTokers?
Yeah, there's a guy that dressed up in like a giant bear costume.
Did he actually
and like
do it?
yeah, he walked across.
You walked across?
Yeah, he like walked in a giant bear suit and he had like slept in a tent at night.
What the fuck?
Yeah. Like people do like
Dude.
the weirdest thing. Like
Yeah.
that. Like imagine waking up one day and be like, you know what? I'm gonna walk to Canada. Or be like, you know what? I'm gonna walk to New York.
I would
You know
never
what?
do that.
Like, how
I've
do you
seen
even prepare
Forrest
for
Gump, and I don't think it ends that well.
Jenny.
No, I cannot do that. Jenny.
Jetty.
Jenny.
You guys like Adam Sandler?
Yeah. I mean, who doesn't like Adam Sandler?
Favorite Happy Madison movie?
Wait, do you like Christmas? Because I got you a fucking advent calendar. Yeah, I love Adam Sandler. I think he's one of the funniest guys ever. You like Christmas?
Do you like Christmas? Oh shit!
Why don't
Madison movies?
Fucking Waterboy's my favorite, dude.
really?
Does Grown Ups
Waterboy?
count as
Well,
Happy Madison?
which one?
Grown Ups is a Happy Madison movie, right? It has. It's Adam
I
Sandler.
think, yeah.
Yeah, no,
that
that's-
might be it.
Grown Ups is pretty
Actually,
fire.
fuck, dude, that's hard. Hubie Halloween's pretty good.
It's a tough one.
I'll stick with Grown Ups for now.
Grown
I just
Ups?
watched that recently and that's fucking funny, dude.
Dude, I think Waterboy's hilarious.
I've never fully watched that movie.
You know, fuck, what movie was it? There was some girl that was like on Tinder, Bumble.
Yeah.
Oh, it was
Yeah.
Dodgeball. There was a Dodgeball quote. She's like,
Oh.
the 5 D's of Dodgeball.
Oh, yeah.
And I responded, and I was like, dip, duck, dive, dodge, and like
And
dodge.
duck again.
Yeah.
It's one of the words
Yeah, I
repeated.
think it's like dodge is twice.
yeah, it's like dodge,
But I
dip, dive,
literally-
duck, and
I
dodge.
literally responded that.
Actually, I changed my mind. Just Go With It. It's a good movie.
Dude,
That
Just
movie-
Go With It is probably his best movie.
Nick
Like,
Swartzen in that. Adam Sandler is so funny in that.
there are so many quotable
For the
lines from
Iman.
that movie.
What is? Isn't there one an Adam Sandler one where
50
he's
First
like,
Dates?
with no, not that,
That
one.
one's
He's with
too
a
long.
girl, and then like they have to like fake that.
That's
they're-
Just Go With It. Jennifer
they're-
Aniston.
Yeah. Okay. That's okay.
Yeah.
That one's pretty fire.
That's like I can watch it a few times.
That's
and
a
it's
pretty
funny.
fire one.
Yeah. I want to watch Billy Madison though. That's one of his movies, right? Yeah, the one with.
where he's a kid and he has, or like he's an adult and has to go all the way through like
I haven't seen
kindergarten
it.
to high school.
Oh, but I know which one you're talking
It's
about.
of Norm Macdonald when he's
Yeah.
like the fishing guy.
That's
I want to see that movie.
that's the one where they like actually filmed a scene like throwing dodgeballs at some kids.
Yeah, and
like
the parents got mad.
yeah, the parents got mad that they were actually like throwing them.
Really?
And
Yeah.
I think
like the kids are. I think like one of the kids is actually crying.
Oh, yeah,
'cause he
yeah,
actually got hit.
and like I think it was like after some parents complained, they're like, okay, we're gonna like we aren't gonna do it or whatever. And then was basically like, I had like one more take now to just like nail it like these kids as hard as I can or something before the parents like are like, we're done. So he's like, yeah, but
Have you guys seen Uncut Gems?
oh, dude, that's a great
That'd be
movie.
That
Jack's
was-
favorite, man. That's a good movie.
That is a good movie.
It's like a really good movie.
I like
it's
that
a great
one.
movie.
Great soundtrack.
Soundtrack.
I love the fashion-
way it
his
looks,
fashion in
dude.
that.
Fashion. It
Jew.
looks awesome.
Yeah. No, yeah. That movie just looks good.
Yeah.
It was a good movie.
Have
Good
you seen-
directors.
Have you seen Good Time?
Ooh.
It's the same guys that made that movie. They made Good
The
Time.
movie they made just before it.
You should.
I'm pretty
It's
sure.
on
Don't-
Netflix, I think. Still, if you like Uncut Gems, you'll love it.
It's called
Yeah.
Good Time.
Good
Dude,
time.
that movie is so fucking good. That's a good movie just to get really high to and just watch it like late at night.
It like
It's about
this-
two brothers.
Yeah.
One
Robert
has, like,
Pattinson.
Yeah.
Like don't spoil
I'm
anything.
not gonna spoil it.
But like
I'm not gonna tell you what it's about either.
Uncut Gems and that movie,
just gotta
they
watch
give you
it.
the same exact like feeling.
And I'm not even a movie guy, but like that movie's like intense and so fucking good.
It is so intense.
That has such good music too. Like, I
has
just
a-
realized that's a Duck's fucking jacket.
Yeah.
That's sick.
It-
Oh, it's Nike. Nike. Oh yeah.
Yeah, I thought it was a. I thought when I first saw it, I thought it was a basketball, and this was a hoop.
Yeah.
I didn't realize till after it was like a spatula.
That's even cooler.
Oh,
Yeah, it's a spatula.
Like the
and then,
Nike fucking.
It's like a patty.
I was wondering what that was.
Yeah,
like,
dude, I thought it was a basketball at first. I'm like, oh, it's like a flaming basketball coming down. And then when I flipped the back around and saw it was like a cooler, I was like, it's a tailgate. I was like-
Do you
tailgate.
like it more or less?
I actually like it more. 'cause I think that's
pretty
sick.
sick. The spatula with the burger.
Because like I feel like basketballs like they always do stuff like that, but like to have like a grill like
Yeah.
one, like not common.
They're totally having a baseball game right now.
Yeah, did you see that guy hit it like line drive all the way down?
Really?
Yeah, they picked up a ball like right over there. like
Dude,
30
how
feet away from us.
nuts would it be if they hit a ball over here and we get that on camera?
Dude, imagine.
You'd have to turn this around and get that on, or I could do that.
Well, no, but just like a ball hits us.
Dude,
It takes out one of the
it's totally
cameras.
possible, but like.
Oh, he's throwing underhand, dude, 100%.
Well,
Softball?
but I don't think it would be like a pop fly. It would just roll. It would like probably go and just roll down.
Okay, yeah, that's fair.
But still,
Well, let's see.
This must be
What was
fun.
that?
Walked him.
Ball?
They're throwing. I think it's softball.
I wonder if this is like a scrimmage, like practice.
Nah, it's gotta be a league game.
Well, dude, cause look,
No, but look at they got two people standing in the back. Those have to be like the umpires. Like one's probably an
Oh
umpire.
yeah, you're right. There
and
are like
one's-
two umpire guys.
Yeah, and like one's like a league coordinator probably. Cause look, they're wearing they're different colors, but
There's like not one.
it's
person
like black
watching
versus
besides
colors.
us.
say that again. What was that one more time?
Blacks versus colors are the colors of their jerseys.
Thank you.
Wait, did
that
he?
guy's umpiring from home base.
Did he say safe and outran second base?
And he's like, oh.
Oh no, he's out.
Wait, where's? Oh, I see.
We should just go over there and just like narrate the entire game.
Dude, honestly, we could do like we can finish up this like podcast, you know.
All right, we can. Last question.
Well, I mean, like we can keep going because this game's gonna be going on for a while.
Yeah.
So like we can just keep going, and then when we're done, just bring the cameras with us and like.
Just sit there in the bleachers and just like narrate the entire time.
Because like it literally just started, so if anything, it's only gonna get more intense.
I used to play in a kickball league.
Really?
Oh yeah,
Yeah, at the Edison Rec Center.
really?
Yeah,
know they
I
had
think
that.
Friday nights they've got a kickball league.
That's fun.
I did that for 2 seasons. Dude,
Oh,
it was
yeah?
sick.
Wow.
Damn.
It was crazy. Like, and it's funny because like when I did it, I don't think I was 21 yet.
Oh
but
yeah.
but everybody has like alcohol, and like when you sign up for the league, you get like
Dude.
you get a card for like 15% off cruisers.
Oh,
the bar down there.
Really?
Hey, what are you doing tomorrow? Right.
Work
What time you off?
9.
You'll have to come to Cruisers. And do
Trivia.
trivia with us. We go to trivia. It's on is it Tuesdays and Wednesdays?
What day is it today?
Tuesday. Yeah, it's
Tuesday.
Tuesday and Wednesdays. Jack does it.
Yeah.
Triple Crown in Huntington, and he does Cruisers tomorrow.
That's pretty sick.
Yeah, it's really fun.
I
We
think
won-
there's a
we got
place
third
near
place
my
last
house that
time.
does it too. Like a little.
Yeah.
They do like a special night where they close the restaurant down. Oh, you know what? I saw-
Where at?
You should
In
look here.
LaSalle. LaSalle, I forgot. It's like I think it's like Griffin's Grill or something like that does it. I don't know if they
dope.
still do it.
The trivia's pretty fun.
We were somewhere recently that had a sign that was like, oh, it was RIP. Had a sign that said like, on Thursdays I think, it's like geeks who drink,
Oh,
like
yeah, I
some
saw
like
that in the
trivia thing that they
bathroom.
have. They were like,
Yeah.
it's not trivia, it's like geeks that drink or something. And I think it was like,
You know, it was trivia though.
yeah, no, yeah, it was trivia, but it seemed like it was like a bigger deal than just like,
That was like a big advertisement for trivia.
yeah, like I
That was
wonder.
like a full like 8x11 piece of paper.
Like, I wonder if it's something where it's just like everyone at RIP participates. Like, either you're only going to RIP because like that's what it's
trivia
for
night,
that
yeah.
night,
No,
or
they probably just do that inside and have the open.
oh yeah, patio. Okay,
Because they still need to make money from other people.
you saying they won't make money? Maybe the geeks who drink
Well,
pay to rent out the
that was
space.
a good amount of people we saw yesterday.
Yeah, it was.
Well, because like it's full capacity now.
And they had burgers.
That's true.
What was that brand called?
Wave Gourmet Burgers.
Wave Gourmet Burgers. Shout out to them.
We got their business card.
Plug in sponsors. I got a sponsor.
Well, like we were talking about like just
And a few words from our sponsors.
yeah, I was like make these situations in my head for like throwing a party and stuff. What like music I would have, what food I would have, and it's like usually like small live bands I'll see. Like I'm like, oh dude, I would definitely invite these people to play for like a party for me.
Yeah.
And like get this guy to make burgers for everyone. Like, that'd be sick as fuck. Just getting like supporting like local people.
Pretty sick.
Yeah, because we were at like a coffee shop the other night in Seal Beach, and they're like an R&B and like a soul and band. So I DM'd them to like do some video work, and now I'm gonna go like shoot them like in a few weeks in December.
I was gonna ask you, how did you end up like shooting with that one guy with like the mohawk and stuff?
Oh,
Vince.
you're talking about the music
Vince
video we
Gilligan.
went and shot?
We were in LA doing a music video, for like his buddy, and he ended up showing up there. Like so, like I recognized him at first because I saw the Channel 5 video, and then like I asked him to take a picture and stuff, and he started talking to him, and then like he brought up Channel 5 and stuff. They just met the guy like a few days before, so I was like, he just was in the music video.
Yeah, like what we filmed on Tuesday, and I think he said he met the guy who like brought me in, and like
Brought me in.
a guy who like brought me into the fold.
Yeah.
It like wasn't his music video, like he wasn't the artist, but he was the one like setting it all up. Apparently, he just like met him on like Saturday or something.
Like 2 days before we met.
Yeah, literally, we were like, oh, like how do you know Kurt, or like what is it you're doing here or something? Because like when he showed up, didn't he have like clothes with him? Like
He brought like, so at first I thought he was like the fucking wardrobe guy.
Yeah.
He brought like four or five like different like a vest, some like other types of like furry vests, like a military vest and shit. He was wearing that military vest, but I don't think anyone else wore the things he brought.
Okay, I saw him carrying his stuff, and then I saw the rack that the studio already had of like clothes or outfits to change into there. So I was like, holy shit! Like this guy brought in all those clothes. I was like, this like must be the wardrobe guy. And then it's like, we're like, oh yeah, you know, like how'd they like find you or something? He's like, I just met him on Saturday, you know. And he was like,
he was filming a video.
Yeah.
He's recently started like more dating videos and stuff. And I think they like crashed near each other there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he was pretty interesting. We were like in a 40-minute car ride. Like we left like the studio, then we went to like the other scene the other scene like in a neighborhood. And like he just kept missing exits like we did tonight, and like we were just talking the whole time. But he's a nice guy. We met up with him like a few weeks after in Venice too, but we didn't end up shooting a video with him.
He got kicked out for filming.
Apparently he got kicked out for filming. I don't know if I believe that though.
In Venice?
Yeah, like it was like this like not private. What are you gonna say?
I was gonna say specifically at this event though. It was like this thing called Afterburn.
Yeah, Venice Afterburn.
And it's technically like free and open to the public, but since it's still like COVID and stuff, they had it that you weren't only allowed in if you had your vaccine card.
Yeah.
Or you had a like
Negative
COVID test from like the past 2 weeks or something. So, I mean, we were all set, and like we managed a way to get all of us in there.
Yeah.
But like you go inside though, and by no means did it look like a type of place where, because there were tons of people filming, and like we were filming in there, we were taking pictures. There's no way that they would have like kicked somebody out for that, unless his filming was like really like up in the face or like
going up to girls and like doing some shit.
Maybe obnoxious or something. Like maybe then I'd buy it, but I'm thinking maybe when they got there, the event wasn't as big as they hoped, because didn't they go the day before?
They said they went the day before.
Yeah,
they said they got a lot of footage that day. Then like the next day when we were there, they were there for like maybe an hour.
I don't even think that long.
Not even that long, yeah.
An hour if you include like the time it took for them to walk into the event.
They weren't feeling it. They should have been there at nighttime. It was popping. Yeah.
Like it was cool, but it really did take. You had to wait till it got dark for it to really fill in, and then it didn't come to life really until at night when all the lights and stuff are going, and the music, you know, fits in better, as opposed to like it was super hot, I think, like that day.
It was pretty warm.
The sun was like beating down on you. You're there, so it's like a pretty sparsely fenced off area with like, you know, things in between. But it almost kind of looked like a combination of like a yard sale and like an art exhibit, like is what it looked like.
Definitely.
and then there was like this space with this big, like this cool, like what turned out to be like an RV with a structure like float built on top of it that looked like a tree, and like, you know, like with big long vines and stuff hanging down. That's like where a DJ was up at. And then in front of him was this like concrete, you know, like floor area that was like the dance floor. But when we first got there, all right. But
stops me like watching game.
But when we I don't know, he's on first base.
No, he was on third.
Oh, wait, no, the guy who hit that ball though.
I think he's on first. Yeah, look, he's touching the base.
Oh,
the guy in the blue?
Yeah.
Dude, that's confusing.
This is like a weird angle to be looking at it from.
Yeah.
Because I think we're like parallel with the line from first to second.
We are.
Okay.
And we're in line with second to third.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, weird
yeah,
angle, yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
I was just going to
If we
say.
were like up higher, it'd be better.
Yeah, you can see the bases more.
This is like so far away. Like I know that this obviously isn't seating for a baseball game, because I don't know if they'd have people like seated out here.
No, this is probably a soccer game. Cause
Yeah.
they got lines running this way.
That'd be weird though if you were like, you're sitting all the way back here watching a game. But anyways, so it was a DJ, but they were like on this big open cement floor. There's maybe like 20 people dancing. You know, it's hot, sunny. Some people were fucked up by that time, you know, kudos to them, and they were just living life. But I won't lie, when we were there, I was kind of like it took a while, and I knew it, and I knew not to judge it at first, but like when you're there, you're kind of like, okay, this is kind of lame.
Kind of, yeah.
Like, we were like disappointed because we were supposed to meet one of the guys that we were talking to at the music video who was DJing there one of the days. He ended up only being there the day before we were able to go. But so,
Dude, like there was like more activity just going on the boardwalk than there was like in the whole event during the day.
yeah.
But once the sun went down, there was like a lot of people in there, like just dancing and like kind of raving and shit, like feeling it. A lot of people and probably on shrooms and stuff.
It was fun.
It was fun, yeah. It was cool.
There were fire
Talking to,
dancers.
like artists. I was gonna ask you what podcast have you guys been listening to recently? Do you have like a go-to podcast you like?
I haven't really. Like, I honestly don't listen to a lot of podcasts unless like I already kind of know what the episode's about and like the episode's interesting. Like I don't sit and watch like a series of podcasts.
Yeah.
I think the last one that I watched was La Familia. It's like I think it's like 4 like Mexican friends, and they just like
Okay.
sit and they're talking. They were talking about like red flags and stuff. It was so funny.
That's funny.
It's on YouTube.
I think they have YouTube and it's on Spotify too.
Okay.
Because I think I found like them on TikTok because it was like posting clips from their podcast.
Yeah, dude, TikTok.
And it was so funny.
Yeah, I need to go on TikTok. I never go on TikTok. I downloaded it.
Dude.
I just never.
So I found out you can check to see like how many. It tells you how many TikToks you've seen.
Oh, really?
What?
It's got a counter.
No way.
Dude, how many have you seen?
Take a guess.
A
Okay.
million?
Take.
I'm gonna say.
A million? Take a guess.
I'm gonna say like 100,000. Higher than
More than a
him?
million?
More than a million.
No way.
Dude, if you do you know how like your average is like daily on TikTok?
Probably like 2 to 4 hours. Like
Okay. Dude.
when I go to bed, sometimes I get lost on TikTok and I'll be on
Yeah,
TikTok
it's
for
like-
4 hours.
Dude,
I'm so happy I don't go on there
like,
because I would be on there like
Because
that.
it's so
I'm, like,
easy to
kinda
scroll.
you know, it's like so hard, but like so worth it. Is you gotta like disconnect from the phone like for like an hour before you start going to bed. Like, cause you lay down with that phone, it's game over.
If I fall asleep while I was like on my phone on Instagram, like I don't feel like depressed, but I'm just like it's not what I want to do before I'm falling asleep.
Yeah.
Because when I wake up, like it means like nothing. Like,
Yeah.
looking at all this shit. That's like one thing I've been doing okay is like disconnecting from Instagram. It's like the only social media I have, but it's like
You have a
it's bad,
TikTok.
dude. I never go on TikTok though.
But
I
you-
made it. I never go on
okay.
it. I might. No, I was talking to him. I want to start like making some, but like it's not that I'm gonna like look at a bunch of people's.
Okay.
I just don't
That's
like
how I
mindless
started
scrolling.
off with TikTok though.
TikTok.
That's how I started off with TikTok
Yeah,
because I was
TikTok's
just
right
gonna make.
And the third and final gift.
I was gonna start making gaming videos off of it.
Oh, yeah?
Like, I'm just gonna post it, and then like as I started watching, I'm like, let me check this out. And then I started watching it, and then like, I'll like, yeah, I'll take some. But
Why don't you show that to the camera?
Show that to the.
but guess how much is it?
Okay,
2 million.
more than a million? I'm gonna say like 5 million. No way, dude. Show me this number. I don't believe it,
405 million.
dude.
Okay.
405.
Well, I was gonna say.
No, dude. That's cellular data cache. That's
No.
405 megabytes.
But I heard that someone was saying that tells you like how many TikToks you watch.
I swear to God, no way that is
Okay,
for.
I saw it on TikTok. So like, I could have been wrong, but like I would.
Dude, do you know how many hours worth of TikTok that would be? Like,
God,
let's just
dude.
assume every single one of those TikToks was 1 second. 405 million seconds. Jamie, can you do the math on that?
What are we doing?
Do 405 million divided by 60.
It's probably not even that much when you bring it down to hours.
So that's 6,750,000 minutes. So now divide that by another 60. That's 112,500 hours. Now let's
maybe.
divide that by 24.
Okay, maybe.
So you're telling me that you have watched 4,000. Let's divide that by 365. You're telling me you've watched 12.8 years worth of TikToks?
You know, Kay watches over 6 hours a day of TikTok.
Oh,
Yeah.
my
He does,
God.
He wakes up, he says he eats, he lays in bed for like 6 to 8 hours.
You should just post that one clip on TikTok. Because you can post up to 3 minutes.
3 minutes.
Post up to 3 minutes on TikTok. Just
Give
cut
me a
that.
full 3-minute skit and post it on TikTok. Damn.
that.
You thought you watched 405 million
Yes,
fucking TikToks?
Dude, I'm telling you, I scroll for hours.
Oh, I can't do that, man. For hours, that would kill me.
I just
watch YouTube for hours.
Because I just sit there and I'm just like,
To be fair, I feel like
God,
TikTok
no.
probably has it just so streamlined though. Because like on Instagram, you're scrolling through a feed that's like never ending.
No, it ends.
Nah,
Well, it ends. It depends how many people you follow. Because it'll start now. Not it didn't used to, but now it recommends pages or photos you like.
I was
It's
gonna
never,
say.
it hasn't always done that.
Okay, I was gonna say.
TikTok, you can literally scroll,
Yeah.
never ending. Like
And that's how it is. It's seamless.
it's like so many people do that. Not that it's like a horrible thing.
the
But
amount,
like,
honestly, the amount of content that's on TikTok is like,
it's a lot.
it's insane.
It's a lot.
Dude, just like think about however many hours it is that are like uploaded, like worth of video that are uploaded to YouTube like every second. It's like never ending. Like
Oh, nice.
There
nice.
Ooh,
is
good
such a massive amount.
Roll double.
Oh
Dude, he's out.
no, he got it.
He's safe. He's
Oh, I
safe.
can't even see that.
He got it.
But like,
And that one teammate that shows up to the game like 30 minutes late. Wait, is there a second game that's going on?
on a
No,
adjacent
look.
field. Oh,
Yeah.
you mean a new?
Yeah.
Probably. Yeah.
Dude, probably. What night is it? Tuesday night?
Yeah.
I wonder if these. Oh, damn!
Dude,
That was clean.
Nice catch.
Wow. I wish we got that on camera. This podcast turns into just like coverage of a baseball game.
You guys want to move over there?
no.
All right.
We'll